Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to show you how to automate another test case under the register account functionality, which is none other than the test case number 14. Okay, in the previous sessions, I have automated till the test case number 13. Now in this session, I am going to show you how to automate test case number 14 with the help of Selenium Java. Okay, so let's begin. So test case number 14. Verify all the mandatory fields in the register account page are marked with red color hashtag symbol. This is what I need to verify. Okay. What I need to verify, guys? I need to verify that all the mandatory fields in the register account page are marked with this red color hashtag symbol. I need to verify. Okay. So this is what I need to verify. So to verify that, first I need to open the application URL in the browser. So this is the application URL in the browser, guys. Once I open this application page URL, then I need to go to the register page. I just need to click on my account and select register option so that I'll be taken to register account page. Now I need to verify that. Okay. So the mandatory fields on this register account page, this is first name, last name, email, telephone, password confirm, and also the privacy policy is also mandatory here. All these fields should be marked with red color hashtag symbol. Okay, these 6 fields are marked with red color hashtag symbol, but this privacy policy is not marked. Okay, we still have to verify that it is marked with hashtag symbol. Okay, so the test will fail. Okay, manually only the test is failing, guys. Okay, if you have done this testing manually itself without using any automation code, etc., you can clearly say that all the 6 fields have the asterisk symbol, whereas this one doesn't have the asterisk symbol. That means this one will fail definitely. Okay, visually, manually when you test it, you are failing the test case and you are going to report a defect saying that one of the mandatory fields in the register account page, that is privacy policy field, is not marked as mandatory. Okay, it's not specified with red color hashtag symbol. You are going to report that defect into the okay defect tracking tool of your application. Okay, fine. Then, so anyhow, but how to confirm that these mandatory fields are marked with this red color hashtag symbol is something I need to verify, right? So for doing that, guys, okay, I just need to inspect this label, which is marked with hashtag symbol. So this is the label, guys. This is the label. This entire label with hashtag symbol and first name is coming. Inside this, first name text is there. Before the first name text, there is colon before. Okay, colon before. On the right side, if you see, content is hashtag, color is red color. Okay, these two things I need to verify. Okay, you see, in order to verify that this particular field is marked with hashtag symbol, I just don't have to go with only the HTML code. Your HTML code will not work out. What I have to do? I have to go with this colon before thing. Okay, which will point to the styles. Colon before. Okay, before this first name, to point that colon before section is there. You see, under the label colon before. Okay, under the label colon before. Okay, before is a subsection of the label, something like that. Okay, this is not part of the HTML. This before section is not part of the okay HTML. This label and before are the CSS categories of this label. Okay, thing. So under that label, under that before, we should have content and color. We need to retrieve this content. We need to get this color. Okay, for that to happen, what I have to do? Okay, for that to happen, what I have to do, I'm going to demonstrate in this session, guys. So in this kind of cases where you are dealing with this kind of stuff under the styles, right, you have to use CSS selector. Okay, to locate this particular element, under which colon before is there. First, we need to locate this particular element with the help of CSS selector, not XPath expressions or not any other stuff. We have to locate this particular element with the help of CSS selector. On top of that, how to go to this before section of this label and then retrieve this content and color styles, CSS styles of this particular thing. Okay. So how to get this hashtag symbol, how to retrieve this color, all these things we are going to verify in this. We are going to verify as part of the automation script to see that whether all the mandatory fields in this particular page are specified with, okay, hashtag symbol in red color. Okay, not only hashtag symbol, but also red color should be there. So for that to happen, I'll go to this Eclipse ID, guys, and create a new class here. I'll just name this class as test case RF014. Okay. Then click on finish. Once I click on the finish, guys, I'll just create a method here. I'll just create a method that is public void public void, and then I'll just mention public space void space, and I'll just create a method that is by looking at this thing, mandatory fields, red color, okay? Verify mandatory fields, fields, symbol and color in register account page. Like this, I'll create a method, guys, and on the top of this particular method, I'll say at the rate test. Over the mouse on this at the rate test and import this from testng library. And after that, I need to write the code here. That is WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. I'll write, okay? WebDriver driver is called new Chrome driver. Control Shift O. After the WebDriver interface and Chrome driver class are imported here, then simply say driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. This will maximize the browser window. Then I have to say driver.manage.timeout. Implicitly wait, then say duration dot off seconds, and just say 3 seconds. That will be more than enough, okay, for this particular application. Then I'll say driver.get. Here I need to provide the application page URL, guys. Here I need to provide the application page URL. I'll just give this application URL like this, okay? That is this one, okay? Once I provide this application page URL here, copy this and provide that here, and simply what is the next thing that I have to do? WebDriver driver is equal new Chrome driver, driver.manage.window.maximize, driver.manage.timeouts.implicitly wait, then driver.get. I'll open the application page URL. Once I get the application page URL, okay, once I get this application page URL, then I need to click on the My Account drop menu. Inspect this My Account drop menu. I'll just click on this Control F / span text is equal to My Account, okay? And this will locate the My Account drop menu. Copy this option. Copy this XPath expression, which is locating this My Account drop menu, and say driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, provide the double quotes here and simply say dot click. Once I say dot click, right, my account option will be selected, and then I need to select the register option. Inspect the register option and copy this link text, okay, anchor text and link text, and simply write down driver dot find element by dot link text. Provide the link text locator here, and simply say dot click. Okay, once I say select register and click, it will take you to the register account page. And after going to the register account page, once I reach the register account page, then I need to retrieve this asterisk symbol and also the color of this particular symbol, guys, to verify whether all the mandatory fields have this asterisk symbol in red color or not. Okay, this is called as asterisk symbol, which looks like a star. Okay, we generally call technically it as asterisk symbol. Okay, fine. Anyhow, so what I have to do to get this asterisk symbol, to see whether this first name field has this asterisk symbol or not, what I have to do? Anyhow, first name has a label, and before this, in this particular label of this particular first name field, do we have this asterisk symbol? We have to verify. To verify that, I'll inspect this label before this first name field. This is a label part, guys. For this particular label, I told you, right, here colon before kind of section is there under the this particular label tag, okay, in the HTML label, and before section is there, okay. So that means before this label something is there, okay. So what is that something? That something has a content and color. This content and color I need to retrieve, guys, okay. Under the HTML tag name like label, we have one section known as before section, for which some styles are applied, CSS styles are applied, CSS properties. These are CSS. Content is one CSS property of before section of this label. Color is another CSS property of before section of the label. But to deal with the before section, we cannot use XPath expressions or any other locators. We have to use CSS selectors only to locate the element under which this particular section is there. Okay. This label, I need to locate with the help of CSS selector only. Okay. How to locate this label with the help of CSS selector? You see, for is there, input hyphen first name is there. Copy this and create an CSS selector actually. Okay. How to do that? Label, 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 and for is equal to, for attribute is equal to, like this. This is a CSS selector, guys. I'm not writing an XPath. This is a CSS selector which is locating this particular first name label. Copy this first name label, guys, and go here and simply write down driver.find element by dot CSS selector, you have to say, and in the double quotes give that CSS selector of the first name label. Once you provide the CSS selector of the first name label, this will return you the first name label, right? First name label. Okay, this is the first name label is equal to, create the web element here. Once you create the web element, guys, what is the next thing that you have to do here is, I need to run some JavaScript code, guys. I need to run some JavaScript code to go to this before section of this particular label and get the CSS properties, that is content and color, one by one. Okay. How did I find out that I need to run the JavaScript code here? Okay. So I'll simply go to ChatGPT or something and write some query here. That is, I need to retrieve the content and color CSS style properties, okay, of a colon before section of a label tag in HTML. Okay, like this I need to write, guys. I need to retrieve the content and okay. So what is a JavaScript code I need to write for this? Simple, write this thing, guys. Okay, this default capability is not there in Selenium library. There is no direct command to get some CSS style properties from some subsection of the HTML tags and all. Okay, so for that to happen, guys, what we should do here is it's giving you an answer. You see, to retrieve the content and color of the CSS style properties of a before before pseudo. This is called as pseudo element, guys. Okay, whatever I'm going to show you here, this before is called a pseudo element of the tag. This before is the pseudo element of the tag. From that pseudo element CSS properties, if I have to get means you have to use a method known as in the JavaScript, you have to use a method known as, you see, by using here I have written what is the JavaScript code I need to write for this. Get computed style is a method. Okay. And in that get computed style, I need to provide this colon before kind of stuff, pseudo element as a second argument. Here is the code we have to write. Okay. You see, this is the code, guys. This is the code. You see, first I told you, right, you need to use CSS selector we already have used. Then write this stuff, guys. Okay. Write this stuff. I'll tell you what you have to do. Uh, Then I got a question. This one is good. Okay, I'm not satisfied with this proper answer. This is not the proper answer. I would need this. I would need this in Selenium Java code. If I write like this, it will change the way it is giving the example. Okay, with the help of JavaScript, I need to get this into the Selenium Java code. I'm saying. Okay, then it will change the idea, guys. If you are good with prompts, this at least small basic prompts, if you are able to. It's nothing to remember here with the prompts. It's all about you, how you think and how you write the prompts and all. Okay. So until you get the solution, you need to write the prompts, right? So these are the prompts I've written, guys. This one prompt I've written. Okay. If you are unable to create this prompt by yourself, just read this prompt and try it by yourself here. Same prompt. And I would need this in Selenium as if I am talking to the generative AI chat box, right? Chat. Then I'm getting a solution here. You see, what is the solution? You need to run the JavaScript code. In Selenium, if you want to run the JavaScript code, you need to typecast your driver of the WebDriver with the JavaScript executor. And using that object reference of the JavaScript executor, we have to execute the script. Okay. So what I have to do here is I just have to provide the driver here, guys, this particular driver. And I need to typecast this driver with JavaScript executor. Okay. Here S is lowercase. Here I'll simply say JSE, JavaScript executor. I'm typecasting the driver to this object reference known as JSE. Create local variable. Hover the mouse on this JavaScript executor and import it from Selenium library. Selenium provides this JavaScript executor interface. Okay. You need to typecast the driver with the JavaScript executor interface so that this particular interface only has the methods to run the JavaScript code. Using the object reference of this JavaScript executor, I need to run a command known as call a method known as execute script method. This one, second one. Execute script method. And in this, the second this second argument you have to give this as a web element. Okay, you have to give that as a web element. Okay, and the first argument, what should be the first argument? In the first argument, I need to write the JavaScript code. What is the JavaScript code I have to write? Already it is there here. You see, written. All this line is there here, guys. Okay, do I have to remember this? No. Either from googling it out or from ChatGPT, I need to get this thing, guys. So I need to write the exact same line. Okay. So how to write that is written. I don't remember that is okay. Don't remember the window dot. If I remember also, I may get confused with what is the method name and all. So copy this part, entire thing. Okay. After written, just copy this entire part. Okay. Window dot get computed style. In that arguments of zero means what? Here, whatever the web element you gave as a second argument, right? This in the after comma you gave this particular web element, right? That is at the index zero. So here index zero, you are saying arguments of zero means it's referring to this first name label, which is that label tag in the HTML code. Under that, we have a pseudo code kind of stuff in the HTML, pseudo code element, pseudo element that is colon before we are providing in the single quotes. Okay. Then after getting this computed style, under that again we are getting the okay the object reference of this dot get property value. In that I'm getting the content. In that I'm getting the content. What is the content? Content part is nothing but content CSS selector property. Okay. You see, get property I have written here. Okay. Get property value. This is a CSS property value. Okay. Here you are getting the style, and from that you are getting the CSS property value, that is content. So what is their value? Okay. This hashtag and something will come out. Okay. So it is returning you, and it will hover the mouse on this and it say that it is returning the object, but I have to typecast that into string type. String type. I have to typecast that into string type as string type. And here I'll say uh, I'll just say FN, FN symbol, FN content. Okay. FN content I'll say. Okay. FN content. First name content. Okay. Over the months. Giving a short form. Create local variable string has come. I'll print it out, guys. You see, I'm going to print it out. Okay. System.out.println, system.out.println. I'll simply say fn content. It'll print the asterisk symbol thing. So, and not only that, guys, I also have to get this color also. I need to get the color also. To get the color again, I'll use the same thing, that is JSC dot execute script. JSC dot execute script. Again, I'll give the same element. That is again I'll give the same element, that is first name label here, and I'll write the same code that is written. This stuff will be same. This stuff will be same. Copy this, and here also you provide the same thing, double quotes and all. But here instead of content, you have to give what? Color. This color attribute of CSS style property, you have to give get property value color this time, not content. Okay. So this time also it will return you the object. So I have to typecast that with string. Okay. And here I need to say fn color, fn color. Okay. First name color, symbol color. Okay. Create and then print it out. I'll just have to print it out. Let's see what exactly is getting printed out first. After that, we'll see what we have to do with this, how to do the verifications and all. We'll think later. I'll simply say driver.quit and run the script here. Okay. Right click run as test-ng test to see whether before that label hashtag symbol is there or not. It has to retrieve from that thing, and also it need to retrieve the color of that particular hashtag symbol also as part of the script. You see, hashtag symbol has been retrieved and RGB 25500 has been also been retrieved. I'll copy this RGB 255, 0, 0 and paste it here and see. For example, RGB is nothing but red color. Okay. Whatever the RGB color we mentioned is displayed as red. You see, in the Google it came as red. So if it comes as RGB, when you retrieve it comes as RGB, it is nothing but the red color. Okay. If it comes as RGB, it's nothing but the red color. So that's what we know. So how to verify this stuff? It's very simple. How to verify this stuff? That is, after doing this, guys, I'll write assert equals. Here I'll write down. mm, Here I'll write down. Okay. Here I'll write down. Before writing all these lines, I'll just write down string expected fn string expected fn content. Okay. String expected content is equal to what? What I'm expecting this should be the expected content, guys. Okay. This is how the expected content should look like. Okay. I'll give the same thing. And also string expected fn color. What should be the expected fn color? Expected fn color should be this one. That is double quotes. I'll say RGB, put a semicolon here. And here I need to write something. I need to provide this particular thing with double quotes. And here forward slash I have to give, then only it will match. Okay. Escape sequence means under the double quotes, again, if you want to write the text as double quote means you have to give this symbol. Okay. Otherwise, you'll not be able to. You have a space here and then double quote. Okay. This is what is, you have to represent the string literal properly here. Okay. So to provide the inside the string literal, if you want to also represent this double quotes means you have to use backspace. Okay. Backspace escape sequence is called as. Okay. So, but remaining thing is RGB thing. Okay. So here expected FN content is there or expected content otherwise. Okay. Why to say only FN? All the things will have the same symbol and this one, right? So expected content, I'll just copy this expected content here and FN content here. And similarly, I'll copy this asset equals again. The next thing, I'll copy the expected color this side and here FN color this side. Done. That's it. And what is the problem with this driver.quit? Save this. Okay. There's some problem here. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, all good. But I don't know what is the reason. Just close this and relaunch. You see, error is not there. It was temporary glitch. Okay, that's fine. Now, similar to the first name, right? You have to do this with all the things, all the fields. I'll go with the last name field. Okay, I'll inspect this last name label. Inspect this last name label, and it also I need to create a CSS selector. Okay, for this last name. Here, I'll just modify this CSS selector and press enter. It's not locating. Okay, here single quote is missing. Yeah, now it's locating. Under that again before is there, again content color is there. Okay, just CS selector changes. Okay, remaining all are same. So here I'll copy this part. I'll copy this part and paste it here again. Okay, that is I'll simply say second name label. Sorry, last name. Sorry, last name label. Last name label. I'll copy this CS selector of the last name label and paste it here. Once I pasted that there, last name label, I need to provide here last name label here, okay, these two areas, and here I need to write. Already I created now, I typecasted that, right? I don't have to write this statement again and again. So I can directly use jsc.execute script and arguments of 0 and all those things are coming fine. Here also same thing. Here instead of fn, you say ln. Here instead of fn, you say ln. Okay, the small modifications you have to do to customize. Ln content and sorry, ln content should be there here and ln color should be there here. That's it. Assertions also done. Second one also completed, guys. Again, copy this for the third one. Copy this for the third one. Okay. For third element also copy paste this one. And here this time not last name label. This is email label. Okay. Here I'll write email label, and here I need to create the CS selector for that. So this part I need to copy. See, everything is same, just this email label should change. You see it's locating the email label. Okay, under that this before pseudo element is there. Copy this and where I have to write here, guys. Okay. Yeah, here email label CS selector you have to change and take this email label, come back here and here say email label, and after that the content and color are same, the JavaScript code is same, and here you'll say email content, email color, okay, email label, or you can say email label also, that's okay. Email content, ln content. This same. This fine. Okay, email content and email color. Okay, that's it. This one element is also done. Again, copy this for the other element. There is a fourth element. Okay, three elements are done so far. What is the fourth element? Telephone. Inspect this, and telephone also has the same style, type of structure. Copy this. This inside single quotes you give that. Okay, use a single quote and see whether it is locating this particular label under which this before pseudo is there. CS selector, copy this part and here paste that and say telephone, telephone label, telephone label. Copy this telephone label, guys. Copy this telephone label and paste it here. Paste it here. Telephone label. Copy this telephone label. Paste it here and say telephone content. Copy the and then here telephone color, and then copy this telephone content. Then copy this telephone color and then okay, fine. Sorry, I just copied it in the wrong place. Telephone content, telephone color, expected color. That's it. Done. This part is also done, guys. This part is also done. Copy this part. Go here. Tap. Next one. Password. Here, simply write down password label. Inspect this password label, guys. Inspect this password label. Copy this part and write down here password label, right? Password label. And yeah, copy this input password here and replace this with input password. Copy this CS selector and then write down this part here. Then password label, copy this password label, password label, and here change it to password content. Here also password color. Okay, password content you paste it here, password color you paste it here. That's it. This element is also done. The next element, total 5 elements completed. Password confirm label. Inspect this. For password confirm, we have input confirm thing as for attribute value. Just change in the CS selector. Copy the CS selector. Okay, did I copy paste here? No. Copy this part and paste this so that I can, go with the next field, that is input confirm. Okay, sorry. This one, the CS selector I'll take. I'll just name this and change this and password confirm label. Okay, copy this password confirm label and paste it here. And after that, uh, password confirm content, password confirm color. Okay, copy this password confirm content, copy this password confirm color. And after that is two things are done. What is the next thing, guys? What is the next thing that I have to do? After these two items are done, what is the next thing? The next thing here is, okay, so we have verified this, and I told you for privacy policy also that asterisk symbol is there. But before going and checking with the privacy policy field, see whether this particular test is passing or failing first. First, it should pass. After that, I'll add that remaining thing also. That is a privacy policy for which asterisk symbol and that thing is not there. Let's see what will happen. Am I printing them? Okay, I'm getting all this getting as printed. So maybe I copy pasted the code like that. Okay, so let's see in this code, am I printing anywhere? The system.out.println is not required, guys. Okay. Control Z, FN color. Yeah, FN content. You don't have to print them. Just you have to retrieve them. That's it. Okay. Here also you are printing them. This line you are printing, and this line you are printing. Remove the print statements. Okay. Otherwise you'll get in the output console this unnecessary lines. Okay. Then where else exactly the print statements are there? Just remove them. These print statements are not required. And next ones. Here is one print statement. This extra lines, I didn't see this. Okay. So I just continued that. Okay. We remove a gap also. So this is the web element. So you can start from here. Things started from here. Okay. First thing is that web element is say selector, then JavaScript executor and all those stuff. And second web element, third web element, fourth web element, fifth web element, then sixth web element. Yeah. Print statements are there. I'll remove them. Here also print statements are there. I'll remove them. Done. Now right here, run as test test and see what is going to happen here. Everything got passed, you see? Everything got passed. There is no issue here. Okay, that means it's working fine. Okay, it means it's working fine. But if I add one more web element here, it's not going to work fine because for the last element, the things are not happening. That is for privacy policy. Privacy policy label. Okay, if I say privacy policy label here and let's see for this privacy policy label, what is there? Inspect this. Is there any label here? I've read that there is no label here and there is no before and all those stuff. Okay. That part is not there at all. Okay. It should have that. I have read and here colon before should be there here under the due tag. But that is not there. Class full right. Control F. Strict at the rate class is equal to just let me write like this. Only one element. That means only one class located this one. Okay. CS selector we can use. Okay. Fine. Copy this and under this. Okay, here I need to write like this. Okay, uh, anything with the class square bracket class is equal to like this. I'll write the class and yeah, this should be the privacy policy label class locator. Under that we have the label, right? So fine. Under this, what should happen? I'll just write like this. I'll write like this, and here I need to get the before kind of thing. If they are not there, we're going to get exceptions. That's okay. Let the exceptions come. Privacy policy. Let's see whether the test will pass or fail. Privacy policy color, then copy this privacy policy content and privacy policy color. As part of the real test, this is going to fail because Here, as you can visually see, there is no hashtag symbol before this privacy policy, but it has to be there. But as per the automation script, it's responsibility. It has to fail the test. Okay. So all the things will pass, but except the last one. Okay, except the last one. Let's run the script and see what is going to happen here. Let's run the script and see what is going to happen here. The script will fail, guys. The script is failed. Okay, you see the last one got failed. Hashtag but found noun in none itself. That means hashtag is not there. It is saying simple. It got failed. But here, the problem here is the script is failing, but the browser is not getting closed. Whenever you see that a particular script is getting failed, but the browser is not getting closed, means in one of the previous line only you are getting some assertion error or something or some exception or something because of which the later lines are not getting executed. To run the script, to close the browser irrespective of whether the test is passing or failing, I'll write public void tear down or closure method, anything if you whatever the thing that you feel, you just give that method name here, either tear down or closure method, and say at the rate after method, which runs after every test and the test method in this particular class file. Okay, over the mouse, import and cut this from here, driver.quit, take it from here and paste it here. And the driver will not be recognized here because this driver is local here. Copy this driver, WebDriver to the global level and remove this double declaration here. The error will be gone. Okay. Now run the script. You see, despite of this particular test failing also, the browser will close. Okay. And in the results, we'll get the test has been failed. Okay. Because of the last one, the test will be failed. You see, the test got failed. Failure one. Okay, the reason for the failure is assertion error, expected this one, but found this one for, okay, in which line, it will also give you the line also. This is a line, that is this 79th line we got that. And also if you go to the test and the results also, same thing will be there, okay. Fine, this is how we need to write the automation script for the test case number 14. It is actually failing. Even automation script is also failing because for privacy policy field, asterisk symbol is not there. And we need to report a defect here, okay? We need to report a defect here for this particular test case, okay? So guys, in this session, have practically demonstrated how to automate the test case number 14 of the register account functionality. Here is a code, guys. I'll upload this code for you. I'll share this code with you. Just give me a second. The automation is done. I just need to share the code with you. Just copying these files of the project and then going to this location in my machine. I'll just go here and update the local repository files. And after that, I'll upload to the cloud repo from where you can access. So here I'll type status git add dot, then git status, then git commit -m, and here I'll write tc underscore rf underscore 01414 automation completed, okay, and press enter here, then git push origin main, press enter, code will be uploaded. How to get this code? How to get this uploaded code? For that, you just need to search saying Arun Motori, which is my name, Arun space Motori, and then after Arun Motori, you have to type GitHub. Okay. In the search results, you'll get this first link, Arun Motori GitHub. Just click on that GitHub. Go to the repositories, guys. Go to the repositories and here type live. Okay. In that filtered results, live automation Selenium Java projects. This one you have to go, and in that you have to go to this src folder. In that you have to go to this test Java. In that you have to go to this register. In that you will find this 14th test case. Okay, that have whatever the code have demonstrated is there in the 14th test case file. Okay, and you can either copy this or download this and get this code. Okay, or you can copy like this also. Fine, anything is fine. So hope guys, in this session you understood how to automate this 14th test case of the register account functionality. We have learned something new already here in this test case, as you have observed. The next session, I'm going to automate the 15th test case. Okay, I'm going to automate the 15th test case. Till then, see you. Bye bye.